If you want to follow along on the playlist, it's in the resources tab beneath this video. Click that link, it'll take you to Spotify. All right, so with that, let's press play in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and let's begin in child's pose. So, open the knees wide. Today we're going to keep the feet a little further apart, okay? So not necessarily bring the feet together, but keep them apart. And you can use your block here to support the ribs if you'd like. Chill pose, bring your hands to your chin or your chin to your hands. And just take a couple deep breaths. One more breath. All right, press up to your palms. Remove the block if you have them. Inhale, come forward. Right leg comes forward into a half cobra malasana. So just come down to your elbows here and work the right hip opening. The heel's in line with the hip. The heel's in line with the knee. The knee is in line with the hip. And just think a little baby cat-cow here. Chest forward, round it. One more. Press your hand down and twist and open up here. Take one big breath. We come onto your back for thread the needle. So cross the right ankle over the left knee, open up the right leg nice and wide. Draw your left knee towards you to bring the right foot closer. And so you can thread your hands through and reach for the back of the right thigh or left thigh. Keep the left foot flexed. And you press your right leg into your left leg and pull your left thigh towards you as you push the thigh into your hand. So there's a lot of dynamic opposing action here. Shoulders on your back, breathe. If you want something a little bit deeper, you can straighten your left leg. But notice how the right foot wants to go soft. What's very important is that it stays active. So that it doesn't do this weird pointy sickled foot thing, but pull it back, keep it strong. 3. Last 2 deep full breaths. All right. Slowly release and then just let your legs fall back to the right. Come all the way back to your belly to where you just came from, a Malasana Cobra. And see if you can come up a little bit higher. Yeah, let the pelvis settle. Take a deep breath in. Press back puppy pose as you breathe out. Left leg forward, we come back to that forearm variation, just opening up slowly on this side. Inhale, think cow. Exhale, cat. Left hand takes the weight, thread the right arm through, and you start to open into a little baby twist. And we take thread the needle on this side. Left foot crosses the right. We go a little bit quicker, okay? Thread your hands through the right leg, pull the knee towards you as you press back. And then you can keep the knee bent, you can straighten the leg, really working the left hip here though. Pull from the outer right knee to the outer right hip, and then stretch from the inner thigh to the inner knee, and the leg will start to open. Shoulders back, both feet active. a tendency of not opening the hips and feeling like they're locked has a lot to do with what's happening with the feet and the alignment of everything underneath the actual hips. You gotta really pay attention to line things up so that the hips can widen, and send your breath there. Take one more breath. All right, and we twist back over. Come back to where you came from. This time, maybe come up a little higher, getting deeper into that left hip. Take a deep breath in. And puppy pose. Take one big breath. And separate your feet wide and come into like this little lunging pose. Come forward, high plank, and then lunge back. High plank, lunge back. All right, then walk your hands back. The feet are nice and wide. You find yourself into a malasana variation. Maybe tie your hands together behind your back. Maybe come upright. You can also sit on a block if that would feel better to you. For this variation, first time here, the feet are out a little bit, the toes are out a little bit wider than the heels. Here for 3, 2. All right, and so now grab for the ankles and then open up your feet here. Padahastasana. Elbows wide. Stand from your pelvis into your feet. One more breath. All right, really good. Look forward and step your right foot forward, left knee down, and really let the pelvis settle here and just come up. Anjaneyasana. Take a deep breath in and step up to the top of your mat to a bilateral fold. So the right hand reaches for the left foot, stretch the left leg high, take a deep breath in, curl underneath the armpit as you breathe out. Okay, so you can touch down, that's perfectly fine, no stress. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana to figure 4. And so you can use a wall here. Sit back onto the wall. The left leg is up and over. Cross the ankle over the thigh, bring your chest down. Nipple line to shin, and feel that. Take one more breath. All right. And then inhale, one-legged Tadasana, come back up. Step way back, Skandasana, right foot long, left knee widens. Have a seat and reach your right hand for your left foot. Left hand to the right foot and start to open. Okay, so you're gonna open up through this left hip here. Like you're rolling open onto the foot even. 3, 2. All right, really good. Look forward. You're gonna come forward. And kick your right leg high. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Send your right leg through pigeon pose. So switching legs here. Lift up through the chest and come forward. So you want to make sure that the right knee is to the outside of the right hip, and then the right foot is very strongly flexed, and the left heel is directly in line with the left hip. And maybe even pick up the back knee and place it an inch behind where you have it and feel that difference. that invitation for depth. Get lost into your breath in the moment. One more. See if you can really soften and let go in the very end of that exhale, and just hold that empty and melt like butter. Roll over to the right hip slightly, swing the left leg around, and we go Agni Stambhasana, double pigeon, fire log pose. Ankles very strongly flexed, come forward and down. So this isn't about force. So really pay attention to where you feel that edge, that place where you feel like closing. And even if you feel like it's far away from your actual capability of depth of the pose, just become interested and inquisitive of where you feel like closing off, and hang out there and just breathe. Investigate, surrender, open. 3, 2, all right. Just press back, down dog. Yeah, and then again, that little spongy action. And this time, bring your feet together, open the knees wide, and sponge back to Malasana with the inner edges of the feet together. And really try to open up, like the feet are coming together like a book. The wall comes in handy here, like you're gonna sit down behind your heels. In what world, right? Hug from outer knee to outer hip. Stretch inner thigh to inner knee. And notice where you want to push too fucking hard, when you want to give up, and when you want to close, and just see if you can keep your integrity, your breath, your presence, your awareness, your openness. 3, 2, all right, and then we go hot style Padahastasana. So you reach for behind the heels and then stand onto the hands as you fold. Elbows work together behind your calf. Just 2 breaths. One more. All right, step the left foot forward, right knee down, and just come up, Anjaneyasana. Really get into the hip flexor of the right leg, and hands to the mat. Step up into that bilateral fold, right leg lifts. Outer knee to outer hip, hug, stretch inner thigh to inner knee. All right, and then feel free to touch down. This isn't like who can balance the best. And then right knee up, cross. And you don't have to use the wall here. I'm just using it because it feels good. And think chest to shin, nipple line to shin. And notice there's a correlation with your jaw and your pelvis. Soften your jaw, soften your skin. Big full breaths here. 3. All right, one-legged Tadasana, Skandasana, step back, and we sit. So you'll see this from the back, left hand to the right, right hand to the left. And really work the opening on the whole belly and back attached to that hip. And try to widen your right hip away. And if this is too much, you can use a strap here, as always, or hand to behind the head. 3, 2. All right, left foot kicks. And we go pigeon. Again, left knee to the outside of the hip. Right heel in line with the hip. Pick up the knee, place it a little further back. Big full breaths. And allow this to unfold in its own time. There's no push, there's no force. We want authentic expansion. Authentic expansion, meaning it is true and in line with nature, what is natural, organic. Few more breaths. All right, and then the right leg comes over, Agni Stambhasana, pull that left glute out of the way, really work your feet. And come forward how you choose to. And so as you come forward, you might find something interesting right here and you want to hang out. Okay? Really pay attention. Go so slow that any tiny little bit of something interesting isn't overlooked. Right? And that's this awareness of affection, that when we truly adore someone, every little bit of what's interesting, we find every little bit of them interesting, right? And maybe that's our pet, maybe that's our baby, maybe that's our beloved, our best friend. Can we adopt that same mentality with ourselves? Just 2 more breaths. Then as you're ready, Upavishta Konasana. Legs wide. Come forward. So you can have your block under your elbows, under your forehead. See if you can surrender just a little bit more at the end of every exhale. Okay, so we have one more. Promalasana. So, both knees come out. Heels in line with your knees in line with your hip. The tendency here is to be too far back or too far forward, okay? Another one is for the tailbone to stick way out. You see that? And my ribs flaring. Try to find that place of tailbone down, low belly up. Heels in line with the knees in line with the hips. And breathe. I know. Okay, so I've got the time. You have 25 more seconds. See if you can let go. Notice where you're holding on. Notice where you're getting harder, not more soft and more expanded. Just let go. 5. Really soften right here. That's it. Big, full cleansing breath out. 2. Okay. So you come forward onto your belly. Oh. Make a little pillow with your forearms, forehead to them. Just let that settle. Roll onto your back, please. Right knee over the left, Gomukhasana. Separate your feet. Try to iron your monkey tail to the mat so there's a curve in the lumbar spine. Switch. Pull the pinky toe sides of the feet back. Happy baby. This is our final pose. And then I like to bring my feet together, grab for the ankles, and just open the knees. Oh, 3. So it's like a prone or supine variation of that pose we did, the toe squat. All right. And then slowly extend your legs and open up your arms. And just let everything settle. Rearrange itself. Shavasana. Bring your feet together. Hook your thumbs overhead and point through your feet and stretch through your fingers. Knees to your chest. Roll to fetal pose on your favorite side. And slowly come up. Bring your hands to your heart. And just notice the difference in your hips, in your pelvis, in your heart, in your jaw, in your mind.